All right, now we're going to dissect the great vessels, and I know you can see this on camera. If you cleared off the connective tissue, you can at least see the venous return here. It's very obvious. And then we got the brachial plexus out here so you can see the feeders. The thing we need to get to, though, is the arteries on the other side. Now, this is not my cat, so what I'm going to do is I don't think I need that piece of lung. She gone. Okay. Now, where I'm going to start, and you have to do this in the correct order, or you're going to have questions, or you're going to cut something. If you come right up to the base of the heart, right here, I know I'm not on this camera close enough. If you come up to the base of the heart, and you take your forceps, you just peel this connective tissue back a little bit. Okay, this is still, so I'm going to trim a little more of this. This is still the bag. So I'm just trimming just a hair more of that. And I am going to do a little bit more, but not too much. And then underneath that, and you can definitely see this online. I'm going to roll it this way. Oh yeah, you can see that. There is a pad of fat right here. And that pad of fat actually protects something called the aortic arch. Has anybody ever heard of that? Yes. Sometimes called the aorta, but it has different parts to it. The first thing we want to do is remove that pad of fat from the arch, and then that will lead us through the connective tissue. Watch. So I'm going to take this, and I'm using my scissors. What kind of nips am I doing?
Baby nips.
I'm just doing baby nips.
Not pepper nip.
Okay, don't make up different nips. All right, I'm just baby, and you can see I'm into the connective tissue that's around them now. And the arch comes up, and it's called an arch, so it goes down. It comes up and it goes down. It's shaped like wait, let me guess. An arch. Very, very good, Jake. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow that back down around the lungs, and I'm just going to cut the connective tissue as I go. Oh, this is beautiful. And it's going to go right behind this lung. We don't need to clear the whole thing off. Oh, look at this. Oh, you can see that now. It was wonderful. Okay, so if I just, you can see, I have my forceps closed, and I'm going to peel off some of this connective tissue. Look at this thing. This is great. I love that.
I love that.
I love that. Look. Okay. So now I've separated. This is the aortic arch. See it arching?
Yes.
It's arching.
It's arching.
Now, there are 2 blood vessels off of this arch. Humans would actually have 3. Cats only have 2. We have the same blood vessels, just a different pattern. So now, from this point, if I have the arch clear, you can see there's a little bit of connective tissue. See me just scraping that? And as I scrape that, and how do you scrape it?
Scrape her back.
Ah, scrape her back. Scrape her back. You can see there'll be a big one and a little one. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now this big one is called the Brachiocephalic artery, and the little one is the left subclavian, right there. Okay. Now this one's going to go up and branch 3 times. But we can't find the branches until we do the blue ones. But this is perfect. Now all I have to do is separate them. It's kind of like muscles on the forearm. You guys remember that? Mm-hmm. Watch, I'm going to grab the top of it, and there's going to be connective tissue around it. Oh yeah, you can see that. So I'm just going to work that back down, and then watch this. Okay, just separate it from the great vessels around it, and everything underneath. All right, there's a little feeder right there. That's not one we need to know, but man, it's really nicely injected. Oh, parts of the thymus gland still here. Imagine that. It's okay. Yeah. Nice work, Katie.
Oh.
Don't tell her.
She probably won't even watch the video.
Okay, look at that. Now, when you dissect these blue ones, these are the brachiocephalic veins. This right here is the superior vena cava. This is external jugular up here. This is subclavian going out. I mean, there's lots of good stuff here. And you only have to do the real detailed stuff on the side that's actually open. But no half-butt dissections. Finish it. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. And I'm getting everything loose underneath so that I should be able to pick it up and move it around. Does everybody see this?
Uh-huh.
Now once those veins are out of the way, you can either take a pin, I'll get some pins out. I'm actually going to take this probe, I'm going to pull this back and just stab it down there like that.
Absolute savagery.
Okay? And you can see that has opened up this other area for me to work. Now there's the brachiocephalic artery. Here's left subclavian. Now what does subclavian mean?
Clavicle.
Under the clavicle. So I'm just going to follow this one up and remove any connective tissue you have to. It's going to go right over the first rib. Oh, there it is too. I'm just going to remove this connective tissue. Just making sure that we're still taping. And there's going to be some nerves in there. Your cat's not going to need those right now. It's fine.
Maybe later though.
Yeah, we'll put him back together. Those ribs are going to take a while to heal. I hope PETA never goes to my channel and watches this video. Love you, PETA.
You should do a PETA shout out video. Sure, like, who's this guy? It's like,
Is that a Hunger Games reference? Hello, PETA. Okay. So there, and you can see it goes right, and it's going to duck under and go right out under the left clavicle, and that feeds the left front limb. Now, the last part of this, we have to dissect the brachiocephalic until we find all 3 branches. And your branching pattern could be a little bit different. Just depends. Okay. Now look, there's the first branch right here. This is left common carotid. I know it's left because where does it go?
to the left.
To the left. And remember, that's left from the cat's perspective, not yours. And then there's 2 more branches. To do this, I think I'm going to... which way am I going to move this? I need to move this further out of the way. There we go. I got it. Come here, bud. Whoa! Good thing that's latex. All right, so I'm just going to keep cleaning all this connective tissue off and keep working until I find the other branch. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. Right there. Whammo. And then I'm going to clean all this connective tissue off. And I want this nice and clean so when you study, it is obvious. You're not going, oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. What is that? This is how we talk. I don't know. This is what we do. We talk and we talk and we talk. Okay, can you see it now? Boom, 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 boom. So now we have right common carotid and right subclavian. Cool. In humans, you would have brachiocephalic, left common carotid, left subclavian. In humans, you'd have 3. In cats, you only have 2 arteries coming off the aorta heading up. Okay, now in this aorta, this is the aortic arch. Okay, when it passes the margin of the lung, it becomes the thoracic aorta. When it goes through the when it goes through the diaphragm, from there all the way down to your pelvis, it's called the abdominal aorta. Still all the same what? Same vessel. They just name it based on regions. So that's the dissection. Now I'm going to put this back and pin this over here. Oh, that went right through his trachea. Did anybody hear that?
Yeah.
Stinger. And I'm just going to remove some of these nerves. And I'm just going to finish this dissection a little bit further out into the arm. And then as I move this around, I should be able to dissect this further. Oh, there it is. Coming up into his throat. Or her. And that is what it should look like. Let me just review real quick. Where do you start? I want this question on camera.
Aorta.
Yeah, like the aorta.
What?
In the arch.
We're looking for the pad of fat. If we remove that, that leads us to the arch. We clear that, and then we can start clearing up. Just find the great vessels, then do the blue ones first, then come back and do all the red ones. That's so scientific. Do the blue ones and a red one.
So glad you did my
Go.